Hello friends, it's good to see you again. A little while ago I went to an event called the National Sport Launch, and it changed me. And so in the spirit of things, I bought a rocket. Well, actually, I bought 3 rockets, but we'll get to those ones later. This is the Lotus 3, a fiberglass rocket from Composite Warehouse. So first thing we need to do is to clean everything. It's just good practice. So let's get started with that. The next step is to rough up the fiberglass on all the surfaces that we're going to be bonding. To do this, we'll just be using a piece of sandpaper. While doing this, I always recommend using respirators, gloves, and eye protection. Next up, we have to epoxy a couple of the parts together. To do this, we'll be using Rocket Epoxy's 2-part epoxy with the dye to make sure that we get good mixing. This is going to take a little bit, so let me speed that up for you. Alright, that turned out just about perfect. So we're going to give these time to set up while we go and prepare a couple other parts. So we'll be back in just a moment. Well, unfortunately, it looks like I forgot to hit record on that last one. But basically what I did was I used super glue to get the fins on. Next, we'll put the epoxy fillets on and we'll fill from the inside to strengthen everything up. That should make it nice and strong. Alright, while we wait for the epoxy to dry, pretty much the last thing we have to do is the rigging and the recovery system. So we'll get started on that now. And there you have it. She's now completed. There are a couple more things that I need to do to fine tune it. Got to find the center of pressure, mark it out, and I'm going to find the center of gravity, and then I can give this thing a stability test. If it's too heavy, or if it's not stable enough, then I can add more weight to the nose to cause it to be more stable. Anyway, that's it. We're ready to fly. But I got something to admit. I don't have my level 1 certification yet, so all I can do is F&G motors. So this is just a practice. I have actually prepared another rocket to get my level 1 certification. I did not record it because I'm on a time constraint for that. So I'd like to show you my level 1 project. You'll get to see that fly too, but there's no build footage, unfortunately. Alright, let's get to the range.
3, 2, 1. 1. Nice. Good timing on the delay.
Whew.
3, 2, 1.
Well, luckily for me, those were both very successful flights. And I got my level 1 certification. So, you know what that means? I've got to go for my level 2 certification now. So, I'm sure I'll keep you updated on that. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.